my friends. I just want to show you guys my cup. I brought a cup today because I see other YouTubers with their cup and I think they look so cool with their cup being all casual and stuff. So I thought I'd bring my cup too, even though it's completely empty because I already drank all my coffee. But I wanted to show you my cup because it's brown and pretty and it has a dark brown rim right here and it's super aesthetic. And now it is time for you guys to watch me awkwardly drink my empty cup. Yum. Okay, now it's time for the real stuff. And I just want to first of all say welcome to the floor of my room. I love this corner of my room because I am surrounded by all of the pretty plants. There's a plant here and all behind me, and I love being surrounded by plants. So welcome to my humble abode in this lovely corner. I cannot believe that it is December, literally one more month, and we will be in a brand new year. That is absolutely insane to me. I haven't even put my Christmas tree up yet. I don't know when the appropriate time to put up a Christmas tree is. Is it like after Thanksgiving or on Thanksgiving or the first day of December? I'm not really sure, but I think me and my siblings are going to do it this week. Have you guys put your guys' Christmas tree up? Do you even celebrate Christmas? I want to know. Tell me in the comments. I am actually really excited for Thanksgiving this week. I don't know when this video is going to come out, either on Thanksgiving or after Thanksgiving, so we probably would have already celebrated Thanksgiving, but I'm excited for it because I think I'm actually going to go get a tofurkey. Yeah, I'm vegetarian, so I had a tofurkey for the first time, like, I don't know, I think last year or the year before, and I absolutely loved it. It literally just tasted like turkey. So I'm gonna go get a tofurkey. Yes, I am saying that correctly, I think. And I'm excited about that. Anyway, I of course don't want this intro to be very long, and I'm really excited to show you guys my December plan with me video. So this theme is very cute. Actually, I related it to Christmas and I had so much fun with it. And the style of doodling, I guess, drawings or doodling is, it's called hygge, and we're gonna go into that a little bit more later, but I'm really excited about it and I hope you guys like it. So without wasting any more time, let's get into it. I got coffee grounds on my teeth. See, there's nothing in it, just gross coffee grounds. I'm sorry you guys had to witness that. Moving on. Okay, let's get started. I want to apologize because I don't really know how this video got to be so long, but it's long, so just bear with me. We are doing a Christmas theme for December, and as I had said earlier, we are exploring the hygge type of doodling. And hygge is a Danish and Norwegian word, and it says on Google that the word means like a mood of coziness and a comfortable conviviality with feelings of wellness and contentment, and that is honestly how I'm feeling right now during these holidays, and I'm really excited about this way of doodling. You can go ahead and Google it, and I think you guys would really enjoy it because it is a very minimal style of doodling. So as you can see here, I am drawing in some Christmas trees. There is no outline on the outer part of the shading, I used, I actually bought these Crayola tips just for this bullet journal spread, and I really liked them because they all had neutral colors. It's the multicultural pack. And so I am going in with my Staedtler fine liner to outline this house, and I essentially just used the very fine tipped, I think a 01 Sakura fine liner for the December header. And for all the doodles, I am just going in with all neutral colors. Here I am using a Faber-Castell brush pen to make a little moon, and I think this scenery is very like nighttime Christmas in the woods. I don't know, I just think the house looks very cute and adorable. I am adding some outlines in the clouds to make them look a little bit more realistic but still very doodly. And I thought the little ornaments coming off of the moon and the clouds was super cute and very whimsical looking. I drew in a little face for the clouds, and just to add a little bit more of like a dreamlike state, I added a bunch of stars in a very flowy type of progression throughout the cover page. And so here I am, of course, adding in washi tapes. I love washi tapes so much. This grid one I actually got from Amanda Rachley's shop, and I love it so much because she literally added so much washi into one roll that it really is worth the price. Even though she gifted these washi tapes to me, I am so lucky and fortunate to have received this gift from her. I appreciate it so much. So another thing I do want to apologize for is the lighting. It seems like the lighting literally is different in pretty much every scene in this video, and see, just like that, it was totally different, and it's fine, whatever, I don't really care. I hope you guys don't care either. So I just wanted to point that out because I did film in different times of the day. So I hope you guys are understanding of that. So moving on to the quote page, the quote says, "A comfort zone is a beautiful place, but nothing ever grows there." And this quote is by Opa's Typewriter. And she has an Instagram, and I am really in love with this quote so much because it just holds so much truth to me. I think that we get very comfortable in, different stages of our life, and it's easy to just remain there and feel safe and secure with ourselves. However, I agree with the quote, and it is in fact a beautiful place because it provides a sense of security and a sense of relief, but I feel like we become stagnant if we stay in that comfort zone. I think there's a time and place for it. Of course, when life seems a little too overwhelming, we don't have to push ourselves every single day to keep moving on and to keep growing, and this whole idea of like happiness culture and the hustle lifestyle. I am not an advocate for that, but I do think that at a certain time and point we do need to look at ourselves and feel like, okay, am I just coasting, or am I really trying to live my life and become a better human being overall, and to become more of a person that I know that I am capable of becoming? We need to do things that are uncomfortable for us. We need to step out of our comfort zone and engage in those fears and walk through them to really get that feeling of like, oh wow, I am alive today. Like, honestly, when was the last time, you can say to yourself truly that I felt alive today? And so I really loved this quote, and I honestly just used the same pens that I used on the cover page, and I will have a link to them below. One thing I do want to say is this newspaper washi that I have added here on the top right hand corner, I am literally obsessed with it. I got it from the washi tape shop, and I have been using it in like every single one of my spreads since the end of November. And I wanted to go ahead and again leave in the washi tape film because I think it's just so satisfying to watch, honestly. So I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I do. Moving on, we are going to be doing the December monthly page. This page was so much fun for me. I decided to do the calendar on the left hand side of this page, and these squares are 3 by 3. I keep them very small because I like to have a lot of negative space in my page spreads. It just feels very relaxing and comforting to me to see a lot of white, and so I decided to number the squares right in the center and have a little space in between the outline or the border. I think it looks really cute like that. And then I went ahead and actually created more space for my task list and my intentions. In the past, I have only written only had a space for the intentions, but I decided that, okay, like my task list and my intentions are two different things, right? I want to keep that list separated. So my task list is everything that I need to get done productivity wise, but my intentions are not productivity necessarily, but more so about my mental state and my growth. And so some of the things that I could be writing in my intentions could be like get closer to my higher power, or engage in less self-doubt, engage in less of those thoughts. It could be use the faith that I do have and implement it more into my life and become kinder to myself and more compassionate. So, this could change from month to month, and whatever I need to work on, that's what I'm going to focus on for this month. And then for task lists, this could be anything, of course, like productivity wise, like I had mentioned. So some things I could add on here are like my Christmas presents that I need to get, my Christmas cards that I need to get done, or anything else like work related. So I really liked this format of my monthly page. It really just makes everything a lot easier for me, and I can just look back at this and see what did I initially plan for this month, and am I actually accomplishing these goals or not. And so with the doodling, I just kept on with the cozy, comfy theme of this month. I am changing up the doodles, switching them between, comfy clothes like beanies and scarves and mittens to Christmas ornaments, ginger cookies, Christmas presents, mugs, socks, candles, anything that really reminds me of the holidays, Christmas, fall. I'm just, doodling these things into this theme. I think it's very fun to create these doodles. It's relaxing. It's, in a way, simple, and I'm having a lot of fun with the colors. I am just using any neutral marker that I have. I am using those colors in here. Most of the color palette is neutral greens that are kind of grayish. Like, for example, the gray zebra mild liner is one of my favorite colors that I cannot stop using because it has green undertones. And then I'm adding more of those stars that I added on my cover page to make it look more dreamlike and more like, I don't know, whimsical, I guess I'd say. And I am going ahead and highlighting the headers and the numbers, and the colors I am using are yellow, gray, pink, and I'm using zebra mild liners. I'm using Crayola super tips, and I am using Tombow dual tip brush pens for most of the colors. I am also using Staedtler fine liners because they have a colored pack, and I only usually use Sakura fine liners, but I don't have colors, I only have blacks. And so I'm going in with washi tape. It's very simple, and I think I really liked how that page came out. So moving on to the habit and mood tracker. So as you guys may have known, or maybe not if this is your first time here, I decided to switch up my habit and mood tracker last month, and I actually really enjoyed the way I managed my trackers last month. So I decided to keep the same format for this month because it just worked so well for me. And as you know, I am a huge advocate of making your bullet journal work for you so that it is not overwhelming, because it is very easy to start to feel overwhelmed by your bullet journal. It's very easy to start to feel like, oh, doing my bullet journal is just one more added task on my list of things to do, and we do not want our bullet journals to feel like that. And so whatever works for you in the most simple and least stressful way possible is the way to actually use a bullet journal. And so I decided to add in 8 different habits that I wanted to track. Actually, the 8th one I haven't added in yet because I really wanted to see if I have anything else in my life that I have been doing on a daily basis or forgetting to do this month. So if I figure out whatever that is, I'm going to add it in for the next month. And for the doodles, I kept it very similar to the other pages, and I decided to add them on the top part of this page, kind of like a top border. And I think that they look really cute, just scattered all over the top of this bullet journal page. My favorite doodle on this page is that little mug. I think that little heart on that mug is just so cute. So one thing to note is that I am outlining some of these doodles and then shading them in on this page, and I am using a 003 Sakura fine liner in the color brown. I love the look of a very fine tipped outline and then shading it in, and the finer the tip, the better. I think it just has a more minimal look to it, and I think brown versus black just gives it more of a cozy vibe and more aesthetically pleasing in terms of this theme, of course. And so I added some washi tapes to the bottom right hand corner, and I'm adding that same newspaper washi tape in there because I love it so much. And then I'm adding a little bit more washi on the top wherever I feel like it fits, or like the space looks just a little bit empty. I go ahead and add it in there, and if I think it looks, cohesive to the whole page. So now we are moving on to the weekly of this month, and I am so obsessed with this weekly. It is very balanced in my opinion. I just love the big boxes here. They gave me a lot of room to be able to doodle in the borders, and also a lot of room for me to fill in my tasks. And I am actually outlining these boxes in a dark gray Staedtler fine liner. I like the more, the tones of the gray are a little bit more pleasing to my eye when it comes to this theme. It's not as contrasty, and so I kind of like that washed out look. And then I am going in with my brown 003 Sakura fine liner and outlining all of the doodles. On the top left hand corner, I decided to put in the December header, and the little number calendar. And I'm not sure if I mentioned that, okay, the spaces in the boxes are actually 14 down and 11 across. So if you were wondering, those are the dimensions of the box. And so I basically went ahead and just scattered doodles across all of the borders wherever I saw fit. And I am outlining the leaves in my brown Tombow Fudonoski brush pen. I love that color so much. It is such a fall color. Like, it's very rich, but it's not too dark. And then I am filling those leaves in with a Tombow brush pen. And the number of that brush pen is 977. Most of the Tombow brush pens that I am using in this bullet journal page are all in the neutral Tombow brush pen dual tip color pack. I really like the colors. I think they just fit very well into the fall theme. And so one of the Tombow the Tombow brush pens that I use a lot in this page is actually the lighter brown color, and the number for that is 942. It is a very pretty color that I can just fill in anywhere, honestly, in this page, and it's going to look great with contrasting colors like the green zebra mild liner I was talking about and the darker toned Tombow brush pens. So I really liked the bubble letters of the December header. Actually, it just gives it such a playful vibe. And then I'm going ahead and underlining every the days of the week in the colors I essentially used, which is the gray zebra mild liner, the Tombow brush pen, and the yellow zebra mild liner. So moving on, last month I decided to do a different ways to letter the November page, and so this month, I just had so much fun with it that I just decided to go ahead and do it this month as well with December. And I just love having a page like this because I really get to explore different styles of lettering that I normally don't do in my bullet journal, and it just allows me a way to practice different ways to letter. It allows me to use different writing utensils that I don't normally use because I am a minimalist bullet journal, if you want to go ahead and put a label on it. And so I'm generally using the same colors or the same tools, and this page lets me kind of go out of that comfort zone a little bit and try out different ways that I don't normally express in my bullet journal. And I just had so much fun with it. I'm probably gonna keep doing a page like this in my bullet journal with every month because it's just so much fun for me. And if you haven't done a page like this, I really suggest you go ahead and give it a try because it just feels very playful to explore. So I doodled all on the left side and the right side, and then in the center I did all of the different lettering. So the first lettering I used a green Staedtler fine liner, and it's just a very minimal type of calligraphy style. The second, I used a brown Staedtler fine liner with my 942 Tombow dual tip brush pen to give it a little bit of an accent. I think the stripes make it look a little bit like candy cane. And then I used my gray my gray Staedtler fine liner for the third one, and I added little Christmas lights at the end of it. I think it just looks so adorable. Here I am using the 977 Tombow brush pen. Here I am just using my straight black Tombow Fudonoski that I actually haven't used in a while because I've been using other colors. I love that brush pen so much. Here I'm making a string of lights and adding the word December in the middle of it. This idea is super cute, I think, and it's very Christmassy and I like it. And the colors I am using are the same three colors I've been using generally throughout this theme. And I went ahead and went over the yellow color with a gray dual tip brush pen to kind of dull it out a bit because the yellow was a little too bright for my liking. And then for the next one, I used a brown Tombow Fudanowski brush pen. And then from my third to last December lettering, I added little bows in there to make it look like little Christmas gifts. Each letter is a Christmas gift. And the last two are just very playful, and I am staggering the letters. And the bubble letter look is actually one of my favorites right now. I am really enjoying the whole doodle look of it. It's very playful. And then in the middle of the letters, I added a stitch pattern, and I think it looked very cute. So last month I did an ideal routines page, and this month I wanted to go ahead and do a self-care / self-love page. And this page is essentially to remind me of the habits I want to adopt and the way my mentality, the way I want my mentality to be in my day-to-day life, and that really like dedicate myself to caring about myself, my mental health, and my spiritual part of my life. And so here are, I think, 8 things that I really want to implement in my everyday life. And so the first thing is read a spiritual or self-help book. And I do that every single night and every single morning. Sometimes I skip it, and the days I do skip it, I don't have as good of a day as I could have had. And it's really important to me that I stick to that routine. So the second thing I've added in here is artwork, plan, or bullet journal. Of course, bullet journaling has changed my life, and planning and list writing has changed my life. And so I, of course, thought this would be a great thing to add on here. The third thing is call someone and ask them how they are doing. So I know self-care is about the self, but sometimes we get really caught up in ourselves and just can't stop thinking about ourselves. And the best way I've realized to get out of that is to really just call someone else and ask them how they are doing. And if you make this a habit, you will see how this affects your life. You will start to feel less lonely. You will start to feel like you're a giver. And, you know, some of us may automatically be very giving, and the problem for us could be the fact that we give too much. And so it's really important to recognize that that is not the goal, to give too much of ourselves, but just give ourselves enough so that we feel like we did some good today. And the next thing I added is make a cup of tea, coffee, or go get some boba. This isn't really a habit, but I just really like it when I go get myself a warm cup of coffee or tea, or, you know, go get some boba when we're not in the middle of a pandemic. It really makes my day so much better, and it gets me out of my bed, and it's just a little ritual that, you know, helps. So this could be anything. The next thing is make your bed every single morning. I started doing this 3 years ago, and it's changed my life. It is the one thing that I do this now without even thinking about it, because I love coming home to a bed made. I love getting in a bed that has been made, and I used to struggle with this, but it's very important that we make our bed to our mental health. I have found that to be very true. The next is write a letter to a higher power of your own understanding. When I write a letter to the universe or to any higher power, I end up spilling myself out in the most authentic way, and it has really helped me to just look outside of myself. And, you know, maybe there is something out there that is guiding me and helping me through it. And you may not believe in that, and that is okay. I accept everyone's belief system, but this is something that has definitely helped me. Now, I can talk about everything on this list for days and days and days, but clearly this video is already way too long. The last couple things that I added on here is spend time with your plants and truly admire them, and listen to a spiritual podcast or self-help audiobook. Both of those things, I love being surrounded by plants. Like, honestly, they make me feel less lonely. And listening to something that is uplifting like an audiobook or a self-help book every single day, I swear to God, it will change your outlook on life. And these are just things that have helped me in my process of becoming a more healthy individual. And I hope that maybe you can adopt some of these things and also see improvement in your life if you are not doing them already. So here is my final flip through of December's theme, and I will have to say right now that I really enjoyed creating this theme. I really enjoyed all the washi tapes I added. Using all of the different colors was so much fun for me, and exploring this hygge illustration type of look was so I don't know, it was just very comforting, and I am positive I am going to adopt this style in my future upcoming spreads. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this theme as much as I did, and if you want to give it a try, please do. I think one of my favorite things about this theme was the color palette. It's just so cute and adorable, and I don't know, I had a lot of fun with it. And so yeah, I hope you guys have a beautiful day today, and I'll see you next time. Oh my God. Oh, okay. What was I gonna say? Oh, well, that's it for the December Plan With Me video. I really hope you guys liked it, and if you guys did like it, God damn it, I keep forgetting. Well, that's it for the December Plan With Me video. I had so much fun with this. I am so happy I get to share my thoughts, my feelings, my art, my drawings, my life with you guys. You guys literally mean the world to me, and I can't thank you enough for watching and for just giving me the time of day. I appreciate it with my whole entire heart. And if you guys want to go ahead and give this theme a try, do not forget to tag me on Instagram at Leela Journals. Of course, tag the image instead of just the description, or it'll be really difficult for me to see it. And I want to, of course, see it because I love seeing your guys' recreations, and I want to share them on my story. And also, go ahead and click that thumbs up and give this video a like and a subscribe, and hit that bell icon if and only if you guys think I deserved it. And I hope you guys have a beautiful day today, or a beautiful night, wherever you guys might be, because I know you guys are scattered across the world, and I just love getting those messages from you guys saying hello. And I think it's a truly beautiful thing that, you know, we get to share our life and our stories with each other. And again, I just can't say how much I appreciate your guys' support. So with that said, if no one told you they loved you today, I of course love you very much.